What's up, everyone? I'm Sahil Mithil here at the Now Arena after the Raptors 905 just fell to the Windy City Bulls with 10-year NBA veteran and Raptors 905 guard Jodie Meeks. Thanks for sitting down.
No problem. Good to be here.
So you guys had a tough loss tonight. What do you think you or the team as a whole could have done a little bit better to secure the win?
It was a few things. Played better defense in the first half. We got off to a pretty good start. Second unit came in. We didn't really give the same type of effort, but we were playing hard, but we just knocked down a few shots, and then in the second half it kind of carried over. So look at the film and try to get better.
So for you, you've played 10 years in the NBA. A lot of other NBA veterans like yourself are entering the G League this year. What was that decision like to enter the G League for you this year?
Well, first off, it's good to be playing again. COVID kind of messed everything and turned everything upside down. And then when I saw guys, entering the G League to try to get call-ups, obviously I love to play basketball, so I wanted to try to do that as well.
And now you've played a few games here in the G League. What's your impression of the competition level, both in your own squad and among the other teams that you've played so far?
Man, the competition is great. It's a lot of young guys. I'm kind of the elder statesman now, but it's okay. It's a good competition. I'm enjoying it, having a good time, just being out there playing again, like I said. And, the main focus right now is just teaching young guys how to play basketball and trying to get as many wins as possible.
And like you mentioned, you're the oldest guy on the team. All these other guys are in their 20s. You're 34.
Mm-hmm.
What has been the biggest thing so far that you've been able to teach these young guys or that you want to teach them as the season goes on?
Well, I've only been here 4 games,
right.
But the main thing I want to show them is just stay consistent. It's going to be some good days, going to be some bad days, but stay consistent with your work off the court, lifting weights, ice tubs, eating healthy, stuff like that, and then that'll transfer over to the game and get your extra shots up, watching film, things like that. So staying consistent in your everyday life and being a professional will help you have a long career.
And as you said, you've only been here 4 games. Has there been one of the guys on the team so far that has kind of stood out to you and impressed you a lot?
Well, all these guys, Kevon, Reggie, Tyree, Brian, Tyree. So those are just a few names, but all the guys on the team are very good. They work hard on and off the court. Like I said, I'm trying to teach them as well, but they play hard in the game, so it's not a lot to teach. Just try to stay consistent and maintain that.
And we've talked a little bit about you kind of mentoring these young guys, but going back to your NBA career, coming into the league, what is the biggest lesson you've learned from playing in the NBA for 10 years?
Like I said, staying consistent was a big thing for me. When I first came in the league, you don't really know a lot of stuff because you're coming from college. So you learn how to eat right, especially as you get older. You might have a few, tweaks, ankle tweaks or back tweaks or whatnot, but you learn how to just appreciate every day because nothing is promised in life, but especially in professional sports because everyone is so good. There's a new, 60 players from the draft coming in every day, especially, and also guys overseas and free agents. So appreciate every day and stay consistent with your work.
Right, and most recently during your NBA career, last time you played in the NBA was with the Raptors, the parent organization of the 905. You won a championship with them. Talk about winning that championship. How did you feel, and just what was going on when that all happened?
It's a dream coming true for me. That was my 10th year. It was my final season on the NBA roster, but man, nobody really expects to do it, but it's always a dream. Standing on that podium after you've won with the championship hats on and getting your ring at the ring ceremony. I was a Bulls fan growing up, so seeing Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, all those guys do it, so eventually doing it myself was a dream come true. So I always wish I could go back in time, but obviously you can't. But it's always good memories and watching old film of that.
And thinking back on some of the other moments in your career, what are some of your other favorite NBA memories?
Man, I have a lot. Playing with Kobe Bryant, R.I.P. to him. Andre Iguodala was my veteran coming into the league. He taught me a lot of things of, like I said, taking care of your body, eating right. Bought me my first tailored suit a long time ago. Elton Brand, he's the GM for Philly now. Yeah. He was one of my best as well. So I've had a pretty good, time of guys that's mentored me through the league. So I always say just pay it forward. The younger generation now, that's what I try to do.
And to finish off here, you just mentioned Kobe. You got to play with him from 2012 to 2014. Do you have a story about him that stands out, or a moment where you guys were interacting that really stands out to you?
Well, he took me under his wing. I was kind of like a little brother to him, so we would go to dinner, sometimes on the road. In practice, it was always battles. Most of the time, he would get the best of me. A specific story, I don't really have one, but it was just, fun being around him on a day-to-day basis for 3 years, learning and being a sponge, just, seeing probably the second best shooting guard of all time in the flesh every day, battling him and trying to just learn as much as possible.
Jodie, thank you so much for sitting down and sharing us some stories from the NBA and now your time in the G League, and good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.